Hi everyone, Brian from bjkenomotivation.com here with a story on believe in yourself and don't let a toxic boss ruin your life. Once upon a time there was a young girl called Sarah who worked in a fast-paced business environment. She was passionate about her job, she was brilliant at her studies, and she always had confidence in her abilities. As a result, she was rewarded with a well-earned promotion. However, her world turned upside down when she found herself working in her new position under a toxic boss called Smith. Smith was notorious for his relentless criticism, unreasonable demands, constant belittling of staff, but he got results. He seemed to take pleasure in undermining Sarah's confidence at every turn. Day in and day out, her self-esteem began to crumble and she began to doubt her skills and her self-worth. One evening, after a particularly harsh encounter, she left the office feeling defeated and hopeless, and thinking that she might lose her job or she might leave her job. But first, thankfully, she decided to ask for help. And she realized that she had allowed Smith's toxic behavior to define her worth, and she had forgotten what a resilient person she once had been. So determined to regain her confidence, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery with her coach. She started to surround herself with positive people, supportive friends and families, who constantly reminded her of her strengths and encouraged her to stand tall. She began to practice mindfulness and meditation as she listened and managed the negative voices in her head. Each morning she would look at herself in the mirror and she would tell herself, "You are great at what you do." Slowly but surely, Sarah's self-confidence began to come back. As she continued her journey, she took steps to address the toxic environment at work. She documented instances of her mistreatment and sought guidance from the company HR, and in a short time, Smith's toxic behavior was exposed and he faced the consequences of his actions. You see, with her newfound self-confidence and support system, she no longer allowed her toxic boss to define her. She flourished in her career and accepted new challenges with confidence. Her story, furthermore, on how she challenged her toxic boss served an inspiration to her other colleagues and friends, reminding them that they too could conquer the negativity that they had in their lives and learn to believe in themselves again. If you have a dream, never ever give up. Believe in yourself. If you want to know more and you want to have a good coach, contact me through bjkenomotivation.com. Thanks for listening.